Welcome to Plant Daddy Daddy. Who's your daddy? Plant Daddy Daddy. Thanks for tuning in and welcome to this video, which we'll be doing a plant tour, a short video of my humble collection that's still growing. I recently just started collecting houseplants a few months ago, but I wanted to show you my setup and get some feedback if you have any suggestions for how I have my plants laid out and show you what I have. So let's go ahead and get right into it. Right before we kick off our tour, we're actually going to meet Axel down over there. It's our 18-year-old pug. Can you believe that he is 18 years old? But anyways, he's a good little guy. We want to make sure that he's safe from all of our plants. So luckily he does not eat any of our plants, and we do have some non-pet friendly plants in our collection, but I do keep them elevated so he doesn't get near them, but he doesn't even eat our plants or anything. But let's go ahead and show you the collection here. The first plant over here is Audrey ficus. This was a little bit finicky when we just first purchased this and brought it home. I had to repot it into a self-watering container. I'm using the Lechuza self-watering container here. I'm still top watering it for the first 3 months until the roots will grow down and it'll drink from the bottom of the pot. I recently got this cart for the plants, which is really nice. It makes it easy to wheel the plants around. We have a peperomia. Yes, peperomia. I just started bottom watering these plants because I actually damaged my first one that I got. The leaves just started to drop all of a sudden, and I found out from watching some videos online that I should probably bottom water the plants. Let's go ahead and show you the other ones. I have the elephant bush. I just got this pink dot yesterday, and this pilea got yesterday, and then I just started adding some succulents to our collection. So those succulents are new. I have to find a spot for them in our tiny apartment. So let's go ahead and move on. We have a snake plant here, Sansevieria. I have an aglaonema. I purchased this because I learned that this was one of the resilient house plants, a plant that was tested by NASA as one of the more powerful plants to clean the air. So that's why I purchased that one. We have a caletheia. We have two types of caletheas. We have alocasia. And I forgot the name of this plant right here, but I like the leaves of that one. I just repotted this one yesterday, so I have to double check. It looks like, I hope the leaves aren't drooping, but anyways, keep an eye on that. Have a yucca, and then birds of paradise. Have the money tree, and I purposely put the money tree on my desk where I work. I have a Bella palm in the windowsill there. I don't know if you can see it. It's kind of dark in the window as I'm filming this in the evening. And then over here, I have a ZZ and then another Sansevieria. So that's just a quick tour of my small yet growing collection. Wanted to show you the home automation components that I do have set up in this living room. I have these grow lights set up on a timer to turn on in the morning. They did come with a timer, but I actually connected these to a SmartThings plug, which is controlled through my Amazon device. And I do have a fan here in the corner that turns on when the humidity drops below 41%. The fan's going to turn on, as well as the humidifier. I have a Levoit humidifier that I have set to turn on, and I'll be doing videos in the future about how I've set up all my home automation devices to improve the living conditions for my plants. I have this Honeywell humidifier also on a smart plug that will turn on when the humidity drops below 41%, and it'll humidify the room. So yeah, that's a quick, oh actually let me show you the automation. So that I have set up. So I connected the plant lights to my Echo device. So I say plant lights, Echo, plant lights off, and then the lights are going to turn off in a second. They should turn off in a second. It's funny when you do the demo, the technology fails, but let me try it again. Echo, turn off the plant lights. Then it's going to turn off, hopefully. There we go. Okay, so now it turned off. Okay, Echo, turn on the plant lights. So I have them all set to turn on all together. I also have them individually controlled, so if I only wanted to control certain plants in the corner based on the sunlight, I can just turn each individual plant light off, which is nice. And what's the other thing I wanted to show you? Oh yes, let me show you the home automation with the humidifier. So I connected my Levoit to a Wi-Fi hub, and this is going to turn on in a second. Let me turn this on here. So I can control this from my phone, and then I don't know if you can see here, the Levoit is starting to emit humidity. So I connected that. I have a remote control device that connects to the Levoit to turn that on. And here's the thing. The cool thing about my plant setup is when this hygrometer, I don't know how to pronounce it, this thermometer checks for the temperature and the humidity in the room. If this drops below 41%, this thermometer is going to turn on, as well as the Dyson fan is going to turn on to create conditions to blow the air around. And so I actually have 3 of these thermometers in my apartment, because these are all kind of localized to each region. This thermometer is attached to this humidifier, and then I have another thermometer along the wall over there. And the reason why I put the thermometer on that wall is because it's close to the radiator, which will be able to detect any changes that happen quickly close to the radiator, because I don't want to make the room super hot, because we don't have central air in this apartment. It's just radiator heat. So I'm trying to figure out how to best maintain the temperature for these plants and humidity levels with this radiator here, because this could potentially do some damage to our plants. So anyways, that's a quick tour of our plant collection and the home automation that we have set up for it. So I hope you continue to follow along in the future videos that I'll be posting. And thanks for tuning in to Plant Daddy. Who's your daddy? Plant Daddy. See you in the next video.